Oh my god.
Why did I get banned? I did nothing.
The guy's username was all.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. I'm joined by Corey Graves, and of course, I'm Pat McAfee.
What a show we have for everyone in attendance. Personally, I haven't been here in a while, but I've been seeing SmackDown rise to glory, and I can't wait to see what happens here tonight.
And of course, tonight, the Usos will take on Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. However, the twist tonight will be Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, will be barred from ringside because he cannot get involved in this match.
I don't know about you, Pat, but I think that's unfair. The Tribal Chief has way more limits than just, come on, it's unfair.
And I agree with you there. He's the GOAT. He has proven himself. He is our champion. He will be our champion on SmackDown for as long as I can think of. The Tribal Chief does not deserve to be off TV and to be barred from ringside during this match.
Exactly. What needle mover is going to move anything when he can't be allowed to do anything?
However, we have that later tonight, but we cannot forget, up next, it will be Cody Rhodes making his statement. And of course, Corey, what could this mean for the Intercontinental Championship?
Well, the Intercontinental Championship, it's with that insane asylum patient, that unstable Dean Ambrose. Even though I might see Cody Rhodes' face all over the screen every show we go, I don't know about you, if he wins the championship out of some type of circumstances, I can't wait to see it.
And of course, there he is. Cody Rhodes, ready to come out, ready to make his statement, and ready to prove himself.
He's been doing that for the last, how many years?
Well, that's true. He's have to still prove himself no matter what to Dean Ambrose, though. Regarding the attack that the words.
Attack. Sometimes I don't even know what show he belongs to. Wasn't he on Raw just like a couple days ago?
I think so, but we cannot forget one main thing. Cody Rhodes is here. This is not Raw. This is Friday Night SmackDown.
Yeah, but he's Hagen. We all want to see Roman Reigns, not Cody Rhodes.
Well, I want to see Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns is the GOAT, but Cody Rhodes is a legend in professional wrestling.
Pat, I don't think you acknowledge the Tribal Chief. Oh, come on. Get off the table.
Well, Corey, I acknowledge him, but we have to now pay attention to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And Cody getting a standing ovation from the WWE Universe. And I guess, while we're talking about Roman Reigns, the WWE Universe is acknowledging Cody Rhodes here in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey. He can't steal Roman's slogan. April 24th. He's documenting every move he makes.
Well, Corey, we have to say one thing here. Cody Rhodes is talking about the United States Championship at WrestleMania. Is he living under a rock or something? This is Friday Night SmackDown under the Intercontinental Championship. United States
Yeah, didn't he lose?
Raw. I think so.
What do you mean you think so? You're supposed to play-on-play action.
And I guess that's true. He did welcome him back with open arms, as Cody just stated. And now we're moving on to Friday Night SmackDown, involving the Intercontinental Championship in Dean Ambrose. And Cody might be speaking wrongly about the Intercontinental Champion. We have seen his attacks he's done. We have seen how vicious he is.
Oh, the Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose? Did you see what he did to our favorite, America's Most Wanted, John Morrison? We haven't even got a statement from him. Is he even fine?
We haven't seen John Morrison lately.
He was brutally attacked at WrestleMania Backlash.
And I don't know how true that is with Cody supposedly knowing all of his moves. That doesn't seem very true. They have only faced... Well, they really haven't even faced each other yet in a match.
Yeah, didn't Cody, like, leave when Dean was at his prime?
Now Cody's saying you don't want to cross the line. But I think Cody's crossing the line onto the face of Dean Ambrose, and honestly,
Oh.
wrath of Dean Ambrose.
And here, Pat, yeah, Cody's making this personal. He's bringing up a former Shield brother of Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins.
That is where it's suicide for Cody Rhodes.
Wait a second, that's not a cameraman.
Wait! It's Dean Ambrose, the Intercontinental Champion!
Oh, this is disgusting. A vicious assault.
Oh! And like you said, Corey, this is an assault. It was suicide.
And then again, what an idiot for calling Dean Ambrose out.
Dean, you don't need to do this. You don't need to be a coward. You've proven yourself.
I don't think that was a really coward attack. Sure, it was an assault, but like, Cody definitely wanted this.
Like I said, though, it was suicide for Cody. He talked about the former Shield member of Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
I'm sorry to think Cody has an obsession with the Shield.
Propping up that table. And if you can notice here in Ohio, well, Columbus, Ohio, the WWE Universe was just cheering for Dean. As soon as he got that table out, they started booing him. Not showing any respect to the Intercontinental Champion. What is that? That looks like sticks of dynamite.
Oh my god.
Don't do this.
He's gonna blow up the American Nightmare.
Oh my.
Dean's so unstable, he didn't even prop the table correctly. Wait a second. Oh my god!
Yeah, we should get up. We should move. And I guess we know what that means for the Intercontinental Champion. I guess Cody's not gonna face him. After that vicious attack.
Him.
And Cody has severe burn. We need to get some medical attention.
Severe burns. I think chunks of his face are over my suit right now.
Oh. That was a vicious assault. That was totally uncalled for.
Can't believe this.
I guess if you wanted to get booed, you got it. You're being booed.
I don't think that was what he wanted specifically. I think he just wanted to beat the crap out of Cody Rhodes, and he did just that.
But you have to understand, Corey, no matter what, though, why would he want to get booed? But, however, he got booed. I guess, why would he want to? Like I said, but it seems like he wanted to with that brutal assault.
Pat, I don't think anyone just goes like, yes, I want the cheers and the boos. This is professional wrestling. This is for a championship. Both of them, this is a war. This is a personal grudge right here.
I guess that's true.
This is far from cheers and boos.
However, off of that brutal assault on Cody Rhodes that just took place, up next, it will be Liv Morgan against Lita in a non-title match. However, it will be a no disqualification match.
What a match that will be.
And that's true, Corey. But unfortunately, it isn't for the title, meaning it doesn't matter who wins tonight in this no disqualification match. Someone
Well, Pat,
will be
I
changed.
believe someone does get something. The winner definitely gets bragging rights here. If Lita does pull off the win, she should be getting a championship match.
And just like the bragging rights the Usos should get tonight once they beat their opponents in Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. And here comes Lita.
Am I the only one who thinks this is our most washed up legend?
I can agree with you, Corey.
Call her a legend?
We have seen how many times she has sold her championship opportunities, how many times that she has lost her matches, but no matter what, the crowd here in Columbus, Ohio is strongly behind Lita, giving her a standing ovation tonight.
How is she even a legend? All she did was have a bed segment and lose to Eva Marie.
Well, that's true. On NXT. And well, like Lita, I think she will not win his Money in the Bank, as we all know, most likely. And of course, Money in the Bank will be June 18th, Saturday at 6 p.m. Eastern, Las Vegas, Nevada, at the Allegiant Stadium.
Talk about Money in the Bank. One of the former Money in the Bank winners, actually the first, is someone Lita was leeching off of, her ex-boyfriend Edge. He was able to cash in on Armageddon of 2006 to become WWE champion.
That's true, but of course, we cannot forget Lita will be facing the SmackDown Women's Champion tonight, Liv Morgan. And of course, there's Liv Morgan music, and here she comes. SmackDown Women's Champion, Liv Morgan.
Talk about Money in the Bank. As a champion, what's in Liv's mind going to Money in the Bank? Because the winner could potentially just cash in on her.
And that's true, it's a 50% chance. Because there's 2 women's titles and there's 1 Money in the Bank contract, it means a 50% chance. But
okay, there's
you cannot forget, just like Roman Reigns, Liv Morgan leads the locker room to provide an example. Of course, Lita staring down Liv Morgan.
Of course, that is her opponent.
And of course, both women now staring at each other, ready to go at it. However, this isn't a normal match.
This one's gonna be an instant classic.
And we just saw the explosions and pipe bombs almost from earlier in the show in Cody Rhodes and the Intercontinental Champion. But we are underway. A no disqualification match. This can be anything from ladders to tables to chairs.
And here, Lita, no stranger to ladders. As she was with the Hardy Boys. These two delivering hits after hits, blows after blows. Pat, who do you think is getting the more of the exchange here?
I'll send it. I'll send it. I'll do it.
In here. Ooh.
And of course, like you said before, I think Liv Morgan is getting up in on Lita, like demonstrated now. And now, Liv Morgan going for a suicide dive on Lita.
A misfire from Liv. I mean, she was shadowboxing just moments ago.
And of course, I guess, Corey, like you just said, she was. Now Liv Morgan awfully late on that dive. Seems like it still was effective. Now, Liv Morgan putting Lita back into the ring. Now Liv Morgan possibly sizing up Lita. We're about to go at it again. However, we cannot forget this is a no disqualification match, and both women aren't pulling out chairs. They aren't pulling out chairs. They want to fight this out.
She's needed for the next segment.
And now Liv Morgan, that
Okay,
championship material is coming in. Liv Morgan getting the upper hand on Lita. Those massive rights and lefts to the face of Lita.
Oh, Jesus. You know, moments ago, Pat, you were mentioning that Liv Morgan was the locker room leader for the SmackDown Women's Division, but do you think she's really leading the locker room if she's getting beat by a washed-up legend like Lita?
Well, honestly, I think she is, because you have to understand, Lita has lost over championship matches, and now Liv Morgan has won all of her championship matches.
Hey, Pat, I don't think you just realized what just happened. Lita just had a moonsault. I can't believe what that was.
But you have to remember, you shouldn't get too excited, because we all know Liv Morgan is gonna get up hand on Lita at some point, like she demonstrated in the beginning of this match. Oh, powerbomb! And those steps are straight steel, straight metal. The back of our champion Liv Morgan gets slammed onto the side of them. Now, if Lita wanted to, she could just get back in the ring. Oh, she's not gonna get back in the ring. She just lifted up.
Oh no.
That ring mat.
Well, this isn't the 2000s anymore. There's no TLC or TLC 2 anymore. You don't need to jump off ladders, take tables.
And still, he hasn't came back up.
We're not trying to get the skull points over here.
And Corey, we have seen how devastating those ladders are here. And she's getting that ladder out. How easily superstars of the roster of both Raw and SmackDown can easily attack viciously through those ladders.
This is definitely a sneak peek of what's to come for Money in the Bank.
And of course, if Lita wins this, what could this mean for the SmackDown Women's Championship? Could Lita get another opportunity?
Possibly.
Now, Lita is setting Liv Morgan on those ladders.
Ladders?
I mean ladder, I'm sorry. I thought that was two ladders from the look of it, but it's one ladder. And it looks like Lita's putting What could she be thinking?
She's been hanging out with the Hardys way too much.
And she just toppled a ladder into the turnbuckle and set another ladder and opened it up.
Lita, no. Lita, no.
Don't do this, Lita.
Lita, you're 47. You're 47.
Oh my. I'm speechless. Just a moonsault from nearly 20 feet in the air.
Rolling out.
And then Morgan rolling out as soon as she can to not get pinned.
Ah, what a fake champion.
I agree with you.
You're supposed to defend your locker room for a washed-up legend, but you have to run from her.
And Corey, look how massive those ladders are, and Lita's still standing after just jumping off of it.
I mean, this is
And
definitely
then
not Lita's first rodeo with ladders.
And then Morgan seems a bit out of it. She's trying to cover the floor. She might be lost. She's trying to crawl.
Of course, because that's about 135 pounds leaping 10 feet in the air.
And Liv Morgan is almost, I was gonna say almost just got caught, but she just jumped right back into the ring. And I don't know how Liv Morgan has that much momentum after just having a almost 180-pound woman fall from 20 feet in the air onto her.
80, I clearly said 35. And oh!
And how is Liv Morgan standing right now is the real question.
All I'm saying is Liv Morgan is taking sneak attacks after sneak attacks. She had to wait for Lita to get into the ring, get ready and get up, and then sneak out that finishing maneuver.
And however, that's true. But, however, we have to understand one main thing. The amount it probably took out of both women when one, Lita jumped off that ladder, and two, when Liv Morgan got hit by Lita. And now, Liv Morgan staring through Lita seems to be almost her out of momentum and strength. And Lita running at Liv Morgan. And almost... And a massive... And like you said, Corey, that did look like an almost RKO cutter.
I'm gonna tell him what to do.
And of course...
The variant of the Twist of Fate.
No! Lita, don't do this! And Liv Morgan back to her feet. And not... And I think she might have countered it.
Going for it again?
Oh!
That's it, she's got him dead.
Liv Morgan just countered. And from like 10 feet in the air, just used her power to knock her off and use that finisher to finish Lita, getting that 1, 2, 3. And your SmackDown Women's Champion has won this match.
That was definitely some type of murder.
And of course, Lita isn't standing, but how is Liv Morgan standing after hitting that ladder as well when Lita hit it?
I don't know, man, but something about SmackDown's a little sketchy. Like, I've seen Raw, I've seen NXT 2.0, but no show am I seeing people exploding, people going through ladders.
And of course, what was worse, Corey? The almost bombs on that tray that Cody Rhodes
Take your unmute.
or that. gentlemen, we'll be right back with more action after this commercial break. Stick with us.
And here we go.
Can you feel it? It is electric.
We are coming home to you guys.
We've all got goosebumps.
Yeah, I'm Tom boy. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy. My attitude. Yeah, I'll be the tomboy. That's why I don't wanna play this ping pong. I would rather than a TikTok. You're my waist as a prince, but this is queendom, right? I like dance, I love my friends. Sometimes it's where we don't take a rest. I like to act, I'm drinking whiskey, I won't change it. What the?
Grab the briefcase.
The contract inside guarantees you a championship opportunity.
This is a match that could cause a career breakthrough. Oh my Lord! Are you kidding me? The opportunity of a lifetime. Grab the briefcase.
The contract inside guarantees you a championship opportunity.
This is a match that could cause a career breakthrough. Oh my Lord! Are you kidding me? The opportunity of a lifetime.
Back to Friday Night SmackDown.
What a show we've had so far. If you're just tuning in right now, you missed a big statement from Cody Rhodes, an exploding table from Dean Ambrose, and a metal mayhem match between Liv Morgan and Lita. They were on top of ladders like it was 1998.
And of course, there you see Dolph Ziggler walking in to the office of John Laurinaitis.
Dolph definitely angry with how things have been going for him over the past couple of weeks.
And there you see Dolph Ziggler just glaring at the camera.
And the show-off making the statement.
Saying how he's brutally attacked by the Bloodline last week. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's remember how the fact will be the Usos and Dolph Ziggler tonight. And of course,
All I'm saying, Pat, this is all on Dolph. If only Robert, Bobby, whatever his name is, if only Rude wasn't injured, he wouldn't have to be whining constantly about this.
indeed, and of course, he's, like you said, he was attacked by the Bloodline because he decided to go out. If he didn't go out, he wouldn't have been attacked. And now Dolph Ziggler is saying all he wants to do is attack and beat up the Bloodline. Teach them a lesson. The Bloodline taught him a lesson, and it was honestly a dumb idea.
They've been beating him up for the past 2 weeks now. Come on, what kind of show-off is this? He's clearly just yelling.
And of course, there you can see, she's making it official. It will be the Usos and Kevin Owens and that mystery opponent, which has now been revealed as Dolph Ziggler. And there you see, now, Dolph's getting reassured that Roman will be
not even fair.
Honestly, I agree with you, Corey. It's not fair. This shouldn't have happened. We need to have our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the GOAT, the almost best of all time. He needs to be out here with his cousins and support them along their way to win the victory. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, like you heard earlier in the show, Money in the Bank will be coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Allegiant Stadium, Saturday, June 18th at 6 p.m. Eastern. And of course, we're expecting...
Money in the Bank. Oh, continue.
And Corey, like I was going to say, we have a high probability of more people coming. However, if you are tuning in right now with your tickets, be sure to get your tickets for Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank is life-changing. It can change a superstar's career. It could change a career from nothing to everything in one contract.
We've seen the Money in the Bank match happen in WrestleMania 21 where it debuted, where someone who was just nothing at the time, Edge, rose up and became WWE Champion just a year later.
And like you said just there before, the tickets for Money in the Bank are almost sold completely out. Remember, buy tickets. You don't want to miss it. It will be the show of shows. It will be amazing, spectacular.
Come on, the ladder match is always Jesus. The ladder match is always spectacular.
And even more spectacular when the contract is for a championship opportunity. Anywhere, any place. You could actually be in a golf course in Cashman. And of course, up next, after this, you will see Sasha Banks taking on Asuka.
Oh, come on. Are you forgetting what the match is?
Well,
Talking about Money in the Bank winners, Asuka is definitely one of them.
Well, of course, Corey, last week, Sasha Banks came back, was ready for the match, she lost it. Then she decided to leave the arena again, resulting now in Asuka replacing her spot.
All I'm saying is Sasha keeps no-showing all these shows. Why isn't she fired by now?
Well, they have to realize the amount of federations that want Sasha Banks. If they release her, we'll have that talent.
I doubt AEW wants Sasha Banks on national television.
welcome back. Of course, you see Brie Bella.
This isn't even the cooler
I'll say
system.
that. I was gonna say, due to circumstances, how he done has walked out of the building and was overtaken. He was late.
Of course, you're gonna see Brie Bella.
All I'm saying, Pat, is this woman is determined for something. Every time I see her, she just runs down the aisle.
Indeed, that's true. However, we have seen the sheer amount of willingness in Brie Bella to win a match, and if she doesn't even win it, attempt to win it.
I mentioned that determination, but is she determined? Does she really think that she is ready for Asuka?
And here she comes, the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Brie Bella's attitude changes seconds. Let me reuse a nickname that was once said for Jeff Hardy, because I think it's fitting Asuka right now, and that's being a rainbow-haired warrior. Hands are electric for Asuka. And definitely thinking that they're ready for Asuka. Preparing for this match.
And of course, the referee calling for the bell, and we are underway.
Oh! We're getting a good hit off of Asuka, sending her to the barricade. Asuka's definitely determined here.
And of course, you are correct about being determined, even though she's been knocked and she's been ready to get up. And there you see. And Corey, there you see that massive boot to the face.
I believe that was
And
a
that
drop kick. Oh, and another one.
And we have seen how devastating those drop kicks are. And Brie Bella handing out 2 of them to Asuka, knocking her down.
Definitely learned that from the American Dragon. Oh!
And just a massive kick to the side of Brie Bella. And of course,
Definitely a tooth.
well, Corey, you say a tooth. That was in her ribs. That wasn't near her mouth at all.
I still saw something. Either way, both Bella twins are not looking similar anymore.
And a super kick from Asuka to the face of Brie
Now,
Bella.
that's where the tooth
And
pops out.
2. And there it is. The 3 count on Brie Bella.
What a victory, showing the dominance of Asuka.
Of course, Asuka making her exit after just demolishing Brie Bella.
That's 8.
And ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight we saw the vicious attack on Cody Rhodes, and apparently Cody Rhodes is medically clear. It was made official earlier tonight. It will be Dean Ambrose, Cody Rhodes, Intercontinental Championship match. And what's your thoughts on this, Corey?
If I had any say on this, it would be an exploding death match, because that's how personal I believe this rivalry has become. All the cheap shots, all the big words, all the personal statements, all the explosions, all to come down here tonight.
And here comes your Intercontinental Champion in Dean Ambrose, who carried out that vicious attack over here tonight. And there he is.
Definitely a change of attitude.
And you can notice the sheer difference in the WWE Universe. It was cheers and no boos. Now it's all boos and no cheers.
All I'm gonna say, Pat, now that he's more quiet and less unstable, I'm actually quite fond of him at the moment.
Well, Corey, you can say that, but nothing excuses that vicious attack almost killing Cody Rhodes earlier tonight. Now the WWE Universe chanting, they want Cody.
All I'm saying is if his face is half torn off from the explosion, I don't want to keep commentating this match.
I agree with you. Could we see Dean Ambrose using one of those things again, such as a vicious attack, using those just plates of almost dynamite to destroy Cody Rhodes again like he did earlier tonight?
Look at Dean Ambrose, he's shadowboxing, he's ready for this, and holding ribs.
And Cody Rhodes is not at 100%.
I'm sorry to inform him, but he took an explosion to the head. If anything, he's ready for the next Batman movie to portray Two-Face.
Cody Rhodes, no matter what, still getting an ovation from the WWE Universe here in Columbus, Ohio.
He's a man on a mission.
You say Dean's on a mission. Look at Cody Rhodes. He wants his title. Oh!
Jesus!
And this might not even start. A drop kick from Dean Ambrose off the top rope.
How many flips were those that? Come on, you're the play-by-play guy.
Dean Ambrose getting back in the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, this will not be a count out. Simply, the referee needs to restore order like he's already done and get this match underway. And the question is, will Cody Rhodes even be able to compete in this match?
That's all I'm saying. I'm happy Dean can finally do something good for the WWE Universe.
Corey, you say this is good. This is terrible.
Oh, come on. Have you seen what Cody Rhodes did when he came back at WrestleMania? He took stars like Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins' moment from them.
And the referee over there stating to Cody Rhodes if he can even finish or even start the match. And Cody clearly injured from that massive kick from Dean Ambrose, favoring and holding those ribs. And Cody Rhodes is demanding for the referee just to ring the bell. There's that bell. And Cody not even able to defend himself. Just a vicious attack. One hit just knocked Cody almost out. And Cody immediately outside the ring after getting thrown out by Dean. And Cody Rhodes moving out of the way. Through the barricade. A massive swanton from the top rope. Driving the champion through the barricade crack. And of course, Cody has that momentum now to finish the match. And the referee had a count of 6. And Cody Rhodes giving this long, very long break to Dean Ambrose. And Cody glaring into the crowd.
Glaring into the crowd. I think he's trying to manipulate the crowd.
Cody says to the WWE Universe he needs energy, but look at this extremely, almost angrily long time he's giving Dean Ambrose to recover.
Oh, that's his second name. He's trying to manipulate the WWE Universe by letting them feed into his mind games. No!
Dirty D's counter from
I
Cody
can't believe I'm
Rhodes.
saying this,
No.
but good job.
And a
He's
kick
good
out.
on you.
No way. Cody Rhodes did not just kick out of a Dirty D's at 1.5. And the referee officially saying it was a 2 count.
That was clearly cheating.
And there's Dean Ambrose getting up onto the top rope.
What's Dean thinking?
And Cody Rhodes rushing to the top rope.
Oh!
And a
That was definitely
suplex.
Spanish fly. No. That was a Spanish fly of some sorts.
And that was my bad. That was a Spanish fly of sorts. And it expects a Dirty Deeds from Cody Rhodes. No way this ends it. And a kick out by 2 by our champion, the Intercontinental Champion, Dean. And I don't know why Cody Rhodes thought that would put him away. It's his own finisher to finish a match.
All I'm saying.
And look at the face of Cody. Sorry to interrupt you, Corey. Look at the face of Cody real quickly. He's in agony. He's in pain. He can't do this.
Wait a minute. See, this is definitely my problem with Cody Rhodes. He is definitely hurting. He's definitely trying to feed off the energy, but he's still going to risk his body for the Intercontinental Championship. Meanwhile, people like Dean Ambrose. Whoa! Wait a second. People like Dean Ambrose, right? He doesn't need to use his body to win the championship. He uses people's bodies. He breaks under tables. He explodes it.
And almost moonsault of sorts from the ring over the top rope. And gentlemen, I see we move out of the way.
Oh, come on. This is exactly why you can't trust Cody Rhodes.
And Cody Rhodes is crazy. He's insane if he does this.
Oh!
And he barely makes it onto our champion in Dean Ambrose. And it seems like Cody Rhodes hit Dean with his feet almost, but that was enough. Alright, the referee's saying for him to get in here in a count of 7.
Let's pay attention to the match more than the ref. This is really there's rules in this match.
And the referee out a count of 9. Getting in the ring.
Oh, come on. You put him through the table. Why are you down?
And the referee resetting the count. And the referee might have just gotten confused with the sheer wrath of this match. And there it is. Now there's 10. And Cody Rhodes.
Enough about Cody Rhodes. We should be talking about the winner, the retaining Intercontinental Champion Dean Ambrose.
The
We
referee.
could go at Dean Ambrose, right, Pat? We could go at him for earlier today having that attack and all of that. But the matter is, Cody Rhodes took it in his own hands to pull off those stunts. And that cost him ultimately as the count-out finish called and Dean Ambrose was the one to get back into the ring.
And of course, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it will be the Usos taking on Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. However, our champion, the GOAT, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, will be barred from ringside, and that is honestly despicable.
This is not how you want to move the ratings. The needle mover needs to be here tonight. Not because Dolph Ziggler's whining. If anything, Roman Reigns is the true show-off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back with our main event after this short commercial break.
This is a calling that's higher. The time we decided our stories are gonna be told. This is where legends are born. We paving the road, a future that favors the bold. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. Not to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Something coming, I can feel it. Deep down in my spirit. Revolution, it's a new day. Time to redefine the limits. So vivid, I can see it. So loud, I can hear it. So they calling me a madman, but the future belongs to the fearless. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. Not to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness. Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo! Greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. Not to emerge, we on the verge, and it feels like greatness.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Friday Night SmackDown, of course. Last except for the break, it will be the Usos taking on Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens. However, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns will be barred from ringside. What's your thoughts on this match, Corey?
On the match. Well, let me get to that in like a second. Here on tonight's show, we went through broken ladders, not even broken, exploding tables and broken tables. I can't wait to see what crazy, sick stuff is going to happen to the heads of Dolph Ziggler and the Usos.
Here it comes. One half of Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler, and a part of the Dirty Dogs, Dolph Ziggler. And there you see Dolph Ziggler making his entrance.
And for the theme song, here to show the world, what I think he's here to show is how much of a whining, pathetic loser he is. He's lost at WrestleMania for the tag titles. He lost at WrestleMania Backlash. Yet he keeps coming and coming and coming.
And for tonight, Dolph Ziggler will not be going in alone. He will be going in with Kevin Owens to take on the Usos.
And another person is leeching off for a tag run.
And here comes his tag team partner, Kevin Owens.
Now this is a guy people can trust. A guy who won't whine and beg to fight the Bloodline every week. Instead, he'll just bring the fight to them.
And honestly, Corey, what do you think the Bloodline is saying, knowing the fact that Roman will not be ringside tonight?
Jimmy and Jay are both skilled competitors, singles or tag-wise. I think even though having their cousin with them is a big advantage, I think they'll be just fine without him.
I agree with you, Corey. But the Bloodline is out just to simply attack both of them, as was demonstrated last week. And here come the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
When you're talking about the tag team champions, they won these titles at WrestleMania, in which they beat the Dirty Dogs, which consists of Dolph Ziggler.
And of course, Corey, while we're on the topic of WrestleMania, another person who almost won his title at WrestleMania, in fact, defended his title at WrestleMania, in Roman Reigns.
That 42-day title run all started at WrestleMania 3.
And of course, the Usos are stating 103 days, the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history. Of course, beating Finn Balor for that title at Super Showdown.
What a match that was. This isn't about Finn Balor. This is about the Bloodline and how long they've been holding gold.
Of course, the Usos stating they're the two, and the Usos are the ones.
Now, Pat, for this match, here's the big question, right? Jimmy and Jay, they're brothers, they're family, they're blood. These two men know how to team, they know how to communicate. Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens are not a team, are not brothers, are not blood, are not related. They don't know how to communicate with each other. Do you think that's at any... Oh, wait a minute. As I was saying, do you think that's gonna play a factor in all of this?
I think, yeah, because honestly, like you said, that the Usos are blood, and they are the tag team champions, and are the second ever tag team champions after winning them at WrestleMania. And of course, Dolph Ziggler and Kevin Owens, this is their first ever match together. And the Usos had maybe even thousands of matches together.
You said it. I definitely agree with you.
And attempted almost swanton out of the ring by Dolph.
Looked more like a baseball slide from that perspective.
And a super kick! And there it is. If Dolph did the swanton before the Usos were prepared, he would have hit it.
See what I was saying before? Jimmy and Jay are perfectly fine without their cousin. They can do singles and tag team competition if they wanted to, and they're showing that right now. Because Jay was not helping him whatsoever.
The referee had a count of 7, and now Dolph is back in the ring. And then Uso splash!
Definitely trying to end it early. Gotta respect the move here.
2.
Could it be over?
And
with this.
kick out!
This is... This is definitely where you want to tag in Kevin Owens.
You can say that, but how did he kick out the Uso splash, the finishing move of the Usos?
I have no clue. Yeah, there you go. I think all that showing off got to his head. Owens trying to put fear into the Usos' eyes, saying, now what? Now what are they going to do now that he's the fresh man in?
And massive rights and lefts. I think that's from Jey Uso to Kevin Owens.
Jay definitely getting the better of the exchange, but that doesn't mean Kevin is going down without a fight.
And now Kevin Owens getting upper hand on Jey Uso, knocking him out. Jey Uso now back in the ring, right back up to his feet, ready to continue fighting Kevin Owens. And of course, that looked like some knees to the face or some sorts to Jey Uso.
And trying to put him away.
And Jey Uso kicking out with Jimmy right there to knock off Kevin Owens.
Jimmy is not letting his brother be taken off guard by Kevin Owens.
And Jay getting almost dragged by Jimmy to his corner.
And the almost coward-like idea from Kevin just tagging in Dolph. Does he even want to be in this match? You're doing perfectly fine, Kevin. And This is very ironic coming from Dolph Ziggler, someone who's getting beat up by Jimmy. Now that Kevin was doing all of his dirty work, he's trying to take credit for it. He's saying he's the best.
And Jimmy Uso trying to
And we're
hold out his
supposed to cheer
hand.
for him. This is not the show off. This is a loser.
And I agree with you, Corey. He is a loser.
This is definitely the show leech.
And like I just said, Jim is trying to get tagged with Jay.
You know, if you're such the best, why didn't you let that tag happen?
And Dolph into the corner.
Yeah, who's the best now? Can't beat the bloodline.
And a cutter.
A beautiful 3D. And Owens looking along as the 3D connected.
And Kevin Owens is being a coward, breaking up that pin.
I'm sorry to inform you, but breaking up a pin is totally legal in a tag match.
Corey, I'm telling you this right now, no matter what, it's a coward move for him
Not
to
a
do.
coward move if he wants to stay in this match. And wait a second.
And
Did
I think Jey Uso's getting into a physical
like
altercation.
that? Wait, there's no way that he just...
And a stunner by Kevin Owens.
What a distraction technique from Kevin. It seems as the ref is too busy watching something that's not even legal in the match.
1, 2, and it's over. A 3 count. Somehow Kevin Owens beat.
Whoa. There's no somehow. I already knew that if anyone was going to take down the Usos, it was going to be Kevin Owens.
Or listen, you have to understand, on Monday Night Raw, we will see you again on USA. Tune in then for Michael Cole and Corey Graves. See you next time. Thank you.